their own 35-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Parsons Lessinger there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 51 yards.
First down. A 51-yard gain. And a Packer 1st down.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Bowers the man in motion. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Packers.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
And he will not get in. They will pull up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Mayfield. Open man, it's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one's good for 29.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route run. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Throwing is Mayfield. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Matthew Golden. Touchdown Steelers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's the rookie from Texas, John A. Barry. So going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
180! Here's the option. Running right. Out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is hot. What a throw. Noah McMillan. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag's tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
36.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On the handoff, this is Gibbs.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Williams. And he the 16. The rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. It is 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. George Pickens. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Gibson now on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Start on the ground with Sampson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Sampson. And he'll only get to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and 1. Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll take it on in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown Steelers. So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2. Back to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
Now give to Gibbs, running right. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Williams. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the 4th quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's into the end zone yet again. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half.
Makes the score Steelers 51, Packers 27.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. A run here with Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Man in motion here is Tucker. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down, they need 7. They'll run it with Judkins. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They're down and 3. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Gibbs, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Out to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. Got it. And the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that kick goes out.